Today we're talking about how to grow and scale as a diaspora entrepreneur, and how we can leverage our global connections, especially back home. These can really become your biggest assets. A lot of the time we want to abandon, no, your resources, your connections back home can really be your biggest assets to building the business that is cross-border transformational. Again, it's the reality for entrepreneurs here in the diaspora. We, like I just emphasized, a lot of the time we start out of necessity. And so we start because, hey, I got to do something. I have extra bills, I need extra income, and I have things to take care of. And so it's a lot of immigrant-born businesses. I can call out of my head 10 people who sell cars. I can think, right? It is survival. Like, okay, I need to start going to the auction and sell cars. A lot of people start hair braiding businesses. Like, okay, let me do hair. I can do hair, and so I can do that. A lot of people who do who tailor, who do catering. These are very prominent type of businesses in our ecosystem, right? Because they are a lot of the time born from a place of just like, I can do this thing. Let me start a business. I need the extra income. I need the extra funds. We don't normally come from a place like most people who start, who are not foreign born like us, who are, I guess, native to the US. The way businesses start is different. Like, funding comes first. There's some structure comes. You're looking at people don't start from ground zero a lot of the time, right? And there's we bootstrap these things a lot, and that's not something that they always do from around here. Because of how we start, we don't necessarily come from understanding how it works here. We only start a lot of the time, and this is not speaking to everybody, but majority, and I'm speaking with a little bit of confidence because I'm very immersed in the community and our people, and I know a lot of people who have started businesses, and I know the foundation. I know exactly why most people start. It's, hey, the job I do, I need something else to augment, resources or income. We're not coming from, funding. Some people have, you see families who have that legacy of wealth transfer. When the kids want to start businesses, there's already trusts established. There's already investments that have been made for a while. And so they start with funding. They start with money. They're able to go collect facilities and leverage connections of their parents and things like that. Again, for immigrants, that is not always the case. Now, we need to start reversing these trends for our children, but that's not always the case. We don't start from money, we don't start from funding, we don't start from experience. We don't have networks per se like that. Your network is your tribe, your immediate village people, your church members, your friends, your circle of friends. It's limited access to networks. That pool of investors that, like, we're not even thinking about investors a lot of the time at the beginning stages. It's a foreign concept. There are still a lot of entrepreneurs within our circle that don't understand how funding works, how all the Series A and Series B and all of that jargons that come with, raising funds and getting partners and getting co-founders and where to do those things from. And it's still not common language. I can speak to that. It's not common language. Again, that's something that we're looking to change at the African American Collective.